In today's civilization, there is no time to waste, everything's mobile. And so all great men said that
nothing
is permanent
in this
world
except
changes. And this proverb proves its might in the field of scriptures. I was confused, perplexed, and contemplated on it, but I never got an answer. So I went out to meet the multitude with a solitary question in my mind. Does your handwriting reveal your character and personality? And let's see what the multitude answered me.
আচ্ছা, আপনার কি মনে হয় আপনার হাতের লেখা আপনার ব্যক্তিত্বের পরিচয় দিতে পারে? তোমার বিশ্বাস হয় না এই কথাতে? আচ্ছা, আপনার কি মনে হয় আপনার হাতের লেখা কি আপনার ব্যক্তিত্ব বলতে পারে?
হ্যাঁ, না পাওয়ার কিছু তো নেই।
তাহলে আপনি আমাদের জন্য কিছু লিখে দেবেন? আপনাকে একটু স্যাম্পল দিতে পারবেন হাতের লেখা?
কি লিখতে হবে?
আপনাদের কি মনে হয় আপনাদের হাতের লেখা আপনাদের ব্যক্তিত্বের পরিচয় দিতে পারে?
না।
আপনার বিশ্বাস হয় না এটাতে?
The response from the people made my mind more perplexed. My mind reached the threshold level of confusion. And so, to flush out all my confusions, I met with a person who was just tailor-made for the purpose. Dr. Mohan Vasu, Director of the Calcutta Institute of Graphology. And the question was, what is graphology?
Graphology is science of handwriting analysis. The word graph means the symbol, the strokes, and ology means analysis. So combining the two words, we get the word graphology, that means analysis of handwriting. In graphology, our subject is not what is written, but how it is written. Our handwriting becomes uniquely individualized. 500 crore people of this earth have 500 crore types of handwriting. It is because when we grow and attain certain personality, approximately 8 years onward, we start departing from writing norms, and each departure of writing norms are individually conditioned, arising out of our personality, our likings and dislikings. It is just like a doctor reading ECG report. So we can understand from this that the subject is here, the way you write, that is the style of writing.
And in his lab, I came across several handwriting specimens of the Zodiac murderers of North California, United States, and also the fellow named Jack the Ripper, the gender-biased serial killer of London, accompanied by the Führer Adolf Hitler's suicidal baseline. He explained me about the relationship of mind and letters. Let's listen what he said.
This handwriting suggests that the person is disciplined, he doesn't want to break the norms of the society, and while being very efficient and hardworking, he is chased by time, but even then he never compromised with the quality of his service. When we find any handwriting where the space between two words are not symmetrical, that means sometimes it is increasing, sometimes it is too decreasing, then we understand that the person cannot decide how much to trust others, and this interpretation confirms when we find that the person while writing a word give always a tick type end stroke, which we find here, which we find here. So these two combination shows that he cannot decide how much to trust others. He has tension, he has anxiety, and his handwriting suggests some blood or hormone related disorder also. It may be related due to the lifestyle disease as we are finding in the modern society. Further, when we find that the writing's lower extension is much longer, disproportionate than the middle curve of letter Y, then we understand that this person has some neurotic anxiety arising out of the disproportion between his desire and ability. So he is anxiety prone, stressed, and also cannot decide how much to trust others. The writing style, the way he has taken the curvatures, are always took a round form mostly instead of the angularities. So this type of round form shows that his life was or is never smooth. Again, the writing shows that he could not place the pen all in a same point while forming different lines. There may be a question that it may be a poem type writing, but even then this type of shifting pen in lines shows that he is reluctant to maintain the regulations of the society. It may be because of his daily struggling life. Further, this writing's word space, which is too wide between two words, shows that the person is unable to mix up in the social relationship very easily. Rather, always he remains very choosy in mixing with others. Now, if we closely observe that Bengali scripts generally hangs below the line. So when we find that the letters are hanging vertically below the line, that means if we take it up, we find a 90-degree angle. Like this, here also if we take it up, we find the 90-degree angle. So that is vertically it's hanging below the line. This type of persons, they are logical, their head dominates over their heart, they generally holds their feelings, do not express easily, express to them only whom he feels as special. Further, if we come down and find the word bonna is a Bengali word. Now here in banna, loop type akar here, and this type of loop he has used several times while forming akar in Bengali script. This shows the worry, the anxiety. That is, here it is because this type of loop appears in the middle case letters, so this type of worry is related to his thinking regarding the outcome of such matters which he can't control.
In ever-changing context, even in the era of best technological developments and the huge preferences over the electronic devices like cell phones and laptops, handwriting remains a constant feature, and it can never ever be destroyed with the passage of time. According to the Nat Geo experiments, handwriting is the most effective exercise of the brain that activates almost 85% of the brain cells. One single stroke in a writing activates 10 million brain cells, and graphology deals with handwriting and helps best to know the mindset and remedies of it when something goes wrong.